Okay, so here's the deal. You're on the Patreon page of the YouTube channel 12 Hour Stock Tips. We do, as the name implies, and we generate stock tips approximately 12 hours before the stock market opens up. The question is, why is this useful to you? Well, if you look back at our history, you'll see that these stock tips typically have an accuracy of 2 out of 3. This gives you an advantage against the stock market as far as making profits. You're probably thinking this is a very risky thing, and it is. However, it is calculated risk. What do I mean by that? Well, first consider that the average stock market investor in the United States makes about 2.4% gains in a year, even if the market index itself goes up 10% a year. What people need to do is to use a different technique. The technique that we use is something called algorithmic trading. What this is nothing more than a sophisticated computer program that scans through thousands of stocks and picks out which ones have the highest potential for making gains within one market day. I know it sounds crazy, and most people haven't heard about it. However, the use of algorithmic trading is really quite standard for $100 million businesses and up. This is why the average person hasn't heard of it. They don't have access to it. So the next question is, how do we get access to an algorithm and pass that information on to you? Believe me, it took a long time having nerds get together over computer code to figure out how to work this. Now, not all of our tips are going to be 100% winners, but then nothing in life is 100%. However, you now have a tactical advantage against the stock market. Use it. You can play it safe, make 2.4% a year, or you can take a calculated risk and make that same 2.4%, perhaps even a day. If you want your money to grow, the last thing you need to do is leave it in the bank. The best scenario is to invest it in the stock market using algorithmic trading and our tips. We suggest becoming a Patreon subscriber. Those of you who are early adopters get the best monthly rates. But for those people, there are only 100 spots. After those 100 spots are filled, the rates go up. Therefore, it benefits you to be an early adopter and not late for the party. Remember, 12-hour stock tips can only survive if we produce positive results for our subscribers. Supporting us may be the wisest move you've made all year long. Thank you very much, and see you in the stock market.